Hi friends, it's Miss D. I was coming to you today to welcome you back to preschool for our new school year. I know it's not going to look the same for those that were in my class last year. It's not going to look the same as it did last year to start, but you know that we did some Zooming and had some fun over the computer last year, and we're going to continue that this year. And hopefully we'll get to see each other in person real soon. For my new friends that are joining us, welcome. We are super excited to start the new school year. We love to sing and dance and learn our letters and ABCs and read stories and do arts and crafts and lots of fun stuff. So I'm excited that you're joining our class this year. So I wanted to read to you a story that you can listen to before the first day of school. And I wanted to share that with you today and just say hi and introduce myself to you and your parents. So our story is The Night Before Preschool, and it was written by, that's the author, Natasha Wing, and the person that drew all the pictures, or the illustrator, is Amy Wummer. So remember, when we look at our book, we have our cover. This is the back cover. If we turn it sideways, this one's really skinny. This is the spine of the book. So sometimes when it's on the bookshelf, you can see the title and the author on the spine of the book, right? And when we open it up, the first page is called our title page because there's that title of the book again. Do you remember what the book was called? The Night Before Preschool. 'Twas the night before preschool. Alarm clocks were set. All the children were cuddling their favorite plush pets. So look, he has his favorite stuffed animal and his kitties at the end. Do you have a favorite stuffed animal? I know I do. I have a little stuffed dog and a stuffed Smurf that I love, that I've had since I was little. Monkeys and lions and soft bunnies too would be going to school like big boys and girls do. They're stuffing their stuffed animals in the backpack, but we don't need to bring any toys to school with us if we go to the classroom because we have plenty there. Parents set out clothes and clean underwear. Hoodies were hung by the door with care. So they have their school clothes already. The children then nestled all warm in their beds while visions of playtime danced in their heads. We do have big blocks that we can build with and Legos in our classroom. And we even do go outside. So when we do get to the school and to the classroom, we'll be able to play with all the toys and all the fun stuff in our room. And we can even go out to the playground. But one little boy was still wide awake. He worried about preschool and the friends that he'd make. Let's look at his face. He looks kind of nervous and scared. He's not quite sure what to expect when he comes to school. His tummy hurt, yet he didn't know why. He hid behind Mommy. He was feeling quite shy. Hi there, Billy, said Justin. He greeted each child by name. Gather round and we'll start with a fun clapping game. Do you like to clap? I know I do. Kids sang songs and danced dances. They loved circle time. Then everyone listened to stories and a Mother Goose rhyme. We have stories and we sing and dance at preschool. They dressed up in clothes from big box costumes. Look, I'm a pirate and I'm Goldilocks. We did have dress ups too in the classroom. And I know you might have some favorite costumes or things that you like to dress up at home. So maybe one day on our Zoom, we can share our favorite dress up clothes. That's a good idea, right? But Billy just watched other kids as they played. In the corner by himself was right where he stayed. So he still looks a little scared and nervous and shy, and that's okay, because when you go somewhere new, sometimes you're not quite sure if you don't know anybody and you're not comfortable, and that's okay. But if we look at all the other kids, they look pretty happy. They're having a good time. He just needs a little bit of time to warm up. and that's okay. He drew a dinosaur as tall as a tree. He showed it to Justin. That's great. Is it for me? Oh, there's this picture. Then the children picked up their crayons and toys and took a trip to the bathroom. One for girls, one for boys. It's always important to make sure that you go through to the potty throughout the day. Let's break for snacks, said Justin, but Billy pushed his aside. Then off the class marched for playtime outside. Look how nice they are, walking in a straight line like a pencil. That's how we like to walk through the halls at school. There were tricycles to ride and a big loop-the-loop, a garden to tend, and some sand piles to scoop. At our school, when we get to go back to the school, we have a huge playground and a big field and hills and trees. Remember running up and down the hills with Miss Mercedes and playing under the trees? Or rolling the ball up the slide, or climbing and swinging. After hanging up jackets and wiping off shoes, they gathered their buddies for a quiet time snooze. The kids lay on their mats, soon there wasn't a peep. All were quiet except Billy, who could not fall asleep. So when we get back to the classroom, we don't usually have nap time, but sometimes if you're feeling a little sleepy or you just need a rest, you can go over to the library or in the cozy cube and grab a blankie and a pillow and take a little rest if you need to. I can't take a nap without my teddy Jerome, but he's not here, wailed Billy. I left him at home. When what to his watering eyes should appear but a soft fuzzy rabbit with a bow on its ear. It's okay, a little girl said. Here, take my bunny. She's making a thumbs-up choice. She's being so kind to Billy by sharing her bunny with him. And suddenly Billy's tummy stopped feeling so funny. Thanks, whispered Billy, snuggling up for a nap. And just like that, he was asleep in a snap. Oh, look at his face now. He looks happy. After nap time was over, he played with Charlene. I'll be the blue ring, said Billy, and I'll be the green. When out in the hallway, there arose such a clatter. Kids sprang to the door to see what was the matter. Look at everybody having a great time at making choices. Parents rushed in wanting hugs and kisses. Billy's mom brought Jerome and asked, Did you miss us? Oh, there's his bear. See, at the end of the day, mommies or daddies or big brothers or sisters or grandmas or grandpas always come to pick you up. See you tomorrow, said Justin. Wow, the first day was done. I'll be back, Billy shouted, because preschool is fun! Yes, we have a lot of fun at preschool, and I'm looking forward to a really fun year. I can't wait to see you all, whether it be on Zoom through the computer or in person at our classroom. I can't wait to see you. Bye, everybody.